Okay, so I'm now live on the internet and I'm also live in the telephone with this meditation. So welcome everybody. My name is Shelly Dressel, and tonight is the Goddess Light teleconference, which is a channeled meditation from the Goddess of Creation. This is actually the foundation for everything that I do. I've been channeling the goddess for 23 years, something like that, a long time in these meditations, in these teleconferences twice a month. So anyway, welcome, and I'm glad to have you. You can find my stuff. I'm in the usual places: Rumble, Facebook, YouTube. I do put post in LinkedIn, a link in LinkedIn and on X also, but I don't use those two as much. And people have said, oh, start using TikTok. And I have an account there, but it's pretty much empty. So I don't do anything with it. All right. But anyway, welcome everybody. And I'm glad to have you tonight. Now, the 3-Eye Atlas has been really impacting a lot of the energy. As you remember, if you follow this each time, 2 weeks ago when we were in here, we were tapping into that energy and we could all really feel how intense that was. And to me, it's just gotten more and more so. Now, there's lots of different ways that people may integrate those energies. Some people are feeling really lethargic. Some people are feeling very energized. Some people aren't sleeping at all. Just all sorts of different ways in which you can integrate. One thing that I noticed for me is I thought I was on top of everything, but I think I must have taken 4 or 5 days off or something like that, because when I was doing my newsletter that went out today, I thought it was all ready to go. And then I get in there and I had to finish stuff from the ULBs and then do that. And it was like, okay, I guess I'm not caught up, but I am now. So I just spent several hours this morning getting everything done. But anyway, so I also channeled the Universal Light Beings, and that is a different teleconference than what this is. With that one, it's just more of a conversation with them. It's not a meditation per se. Although with Crystalia, she did channel a meditation that I published about a week or 10 days ago, something like that. So you can find crystallinetransformations.com or goddesslight.net. I go between those two websites, and they both kind of have a different focus. That's why I have two totally separate websites. Okay. Now, what do we want to say? So I guess I'm just thinking, do I have any announcements to make? I don't really know that there is a huge amount that's going on. I mean, we all know that there's massive transformations that are taking place in the entire world and in the universe. But as far as like our day-to-day and what we're doing with this, I do still have private sessions available. I do it kind of if people are interested and they contact me, then we set it up, or you can order one and then I'll get in touch with you and we'll set that up. I do make a recording of it so that you'll always have that recording. And it can be whatever you want. It can just be information, healing, soul communication, all sorts of different things. So you could look through my websites to get more information about that. But I think I'm just going to jump in. I mean, we're all probably here, so let's go. The good thing is that we can always, if people can't make it at the time of the live stream, then at least you can find it in the websites or in those, or in my websites very easily. And I usually have it up within a couple hours afterwards. Okie doke. So we are going to begin.
The recording has started. All participants are muted.
As we gather this evening for this meditation, I invite you to create your own space around you. Let this be a time in which you nurture yourself. Let this be a time that you open up to the flow of energy and light that is around you. Especially at this time, Everybody's intuition is expanding. People are not only just intuiting new and different information, they're also just feeling things or noticing things differently. So let this moment be one in which you open up your senses and then just see what is here in support of you. I invite you to focus on your breathing. And as you're breathing, let each breath be one that you breathe in through your nose. You hold it for a moment. And then as you breathe out, you let out any tension or stress. You breathe out anything at all that may be hanging over you. Take in another breath, where this time you're breathing all the way down through your nose, into your heart, and into every cell within your body. As you breathe in, feel as if each cell just becomes activated and pays attention to the other cells. And again, just breathe out old energy, breathe out any tension or stress. With one last breath, feel as if you are focusing and centering completely within you. Allow that to swirl around and then just let go. Breathe out and let go. Feel every breath in and out be a breath of clear intention. Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out at this moment to embrace you wherever you may be. So much is changing at this time. There are some days when people feel as if they're living two lives at the same time. I see that people are saying, not much changing here. I'm still doing the same old thing. I don't notice any different. And yet those same exact people can stop and pay attention and really observe that their intuition is strengthening, that they notice more in their relationships, or that they're paying attention to whatever may be happening around them. This now moment of the meditation is a time in which you can strengthen all of your gifts and all of your abilities. So pay attention to every breath that you take in. Pay attention to anything that you may clear. Breathe into your heart center. You can feel it as it's swirling around. You feel that ball of energy that represents your chakra. And as you allow for that to gather, you can then send an aspect of it or a piece of it so that it goes down through your solar plexus, your sacral center, your root center, moving all the way down into the earth. And as this energy connects to the earth, it spreads out, moving in different directions. Begin to feel the energy of Gaia as it's coming up through where you are anchored. Let yourself pause for a minute and just feel that clarity, feel that energy. It's grounding you in this now moment. And this is yet another way to help you with expanding your senses. You let that energy swirl back up. It comes back up through those energy bodies. It goes through your throat, your third eye, your head center, your crystalline energy bodies. And then it moves upward until you align with your higher self. As you arrive within this space, once again, your energy expands outward. As we remain within this space, I invite you to look around. As you look with your inner eyes, open to what may come to you. As you take in whatever is after, as you are here in this space, it is where you frequently will come in and out of if you need insights or information. So just practice using your senses. Do you see anything? Feel anything? Smell, taste, or just have a knowing that you have opportunities that are here within this space for you. You let that energy or that consciousness continue to move upward. It just follows that thread of energy until it connects with your soul essence. As you arrive within this space, immediately everything expands even further. And as you are here within your soul, take a moment and let your own personal soul essence flow unconditional love into and around you. If there's any place within your heart or within your thoughts, just let it fill up with that energy of your divinity. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. I reach out to embrace you. And as I connect with you, merging with your energies, it allows all of your divinity to be reflected back to you and expand even further. This immediately moves us into the all that is. Open to feel the waves of energy that may come through you as you arrive within this space. As we look around, you may notice that the space of the all that is transitioning. Just as it's changing on the earth, all the levels of vibration and energy associated, be it through your soul, be it with the earth plane, your galaxy, everything that is interconnected is moving through a transition at this time. So look around. This is a higher vibration than what it used to be. As you become accustomed to it, you will find that it is strengthening those higher vibrations and frequency that are also within you. I have this sense of each one of you as if you are walking in, your arms are open. You're just feeling, first of all, what this space is to you. You're utilizing your other senses. I invite you to just take this moment and become a sponge. Just feel everything moving within you. Within the all that is, even though we speak to a group, you may sense other people, but they are in the distance. Your space is your own. If you come here consistently, you may have a sense that there are certain similarities, but there's still a higher vibration. As the earth continues to integrate the higher frequencies, everything that is the next 2 to 3 steps are already manifesting, not only for humanity, but for Gaia, your galaxy, and your universe. So take a moment, and as if you are looking outward, you may see the planet, you may see the other planets, the stars, the moon. It is all interconnected. We are coming up to a full moon, one that people call a supermoon. This is therefore a time that will accentuate what is happening within your life. First of all, as if you see in front of you, observe the full moon. It may not be full at this now moment, but we shift the energies so that we are there during the peak of this full supermoon. This moon is a reflection of energies, some coming from within the universe, some coming from the three-eye atlas, some coming from the earth plane. As it's amplifying whatever may be happening, look at your own life. What is happening in your life right now? Some of the first things that come up are fear and anxiety. If this is not in your life, then just let it flow past you, having zero impact upon you. But if you are one of the ones that I'm tapping into for this, look at your life. And look at whatever it is that is causing you to feel, be it fear, anxiety, anger, anything at all that may be holding you back. As I speak of this, I see there are some of you that have multiple things happening in your life. I put forth to you the potential that these things are happening right now as a means to trigger a transition for you. As you consider what they may be, look inward and ask yourself, why is this coming up right now? Okay. I heard from a number of you, there is a pattern that you keep going through again and again, and now is the time to let it go once and for all. When it's a pattern that keeps coming up, maybe you know the foundation, or maybe you don't know the exact specific, but just for this now moment, tap into whatever that may be, bring it up from within you, and just clear it out. Consider, if you will, I notice many of you keep holding on to things because you are accustomed to having that experience. But once you let it go, you recognize you don't need it anymore. You're completely fine letting it go. So look at your life again. How different, how smooth, how balanced your life can be as you let go those habits or experiences that no longer serve you. You may repeat that as often as you need to until you get to this space where you're now looking at this massive, reflective full moon that is reflecting the energies of the universe, the energies of your galaxy, and the energies of the planet as you move through this ascension. You can see how when you let go of those old energies or those old experiences that lower your vibration, suddenly you have new opportunities. Your life may be exactly the same, but you interact in a new way because you have this greater light energy within you. So many of you have been integrating these higher frequencies, and they've been in your non-physical energy field around you. They are now moving more so into your physical reality, into your beliefs, your thoughts, into your emotions, and your soul essence, your spiritual body, is what blends and merges everything together. If you could choose the exact life that you would like to have, what would that look like? As you are here in front of this massive reflection that will amplify whatever your intention may be, put forth the intention. Of what you seek to have within your life. For some, you may have a list of words that you describe. However, I would invite you to take this moment and, as if you see it in front of you, as if you are experiencing it, so that it's not just loose ideas, bring it into you, bring it into your heart. Create the reality so that as you wake up, this is the life that you lead. This is where you are. This is truly what you are not only in the process of manifesting, but you have already manifested. As if you could touch the people in this reality. It was as if you could touch, feel, communicate using all of your senses. truly be present within this space. What you begin to realize is that the more that you utilize your own senses as you manifest, you are also helping the other people to manifest what is theirs. For example, if within your manifestation you have a family, those members of the family are also expanding their energies because you are the anchor and you are the glue and you are the one that is putting forth this reality for yourself and for the others. If you seek a change at work, you create a new foundation for what that looks like, which in turn allows other people to also create change. Everybody is interconnected. There is a flow of light and energy that moves through everyone. You and your response is how you work and create throughout your day. Your dream state has an impact upon this. Your meditations, your thoughts as you're driving down the road, your thoughts as you're moving through your day, having your experiences, they all interconnect with one another, creating this life that you seek to have. As you manifest within the high vibration, yes, you are anchoring it, but you are also manifesting your own physical reality that's going to vibrate at that frequency. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. You have this alignment with the universe. As you look out from the all that is, you may see the supermoon. You may see, be it in the distance or somewhat close, the three-eye atlas as it's continuing to work with this portion of the universe. You may see the sun. Each one of these are aspects that affect humanity so as to manifest the higher vibration. This is showing you that you are not alone. You are working to create for yourself. There are these other people that are also creating for you. They're the stars, the moon, the sun. So many different beings that work together to manifest the higher vibrations. I invite you to gather together as a group. What is interesting is as you are doing this, it's as if there's a hologram of the supermoon and then the hologram of the earth. And they are both coming up, and there is the circle around them of all of you. And as the supermoon and the earth merge with one another, it expands even further. Each one of you send pulsations of energy and light into this hologram. It is a support for you as you are a support for the hologram. There is this expansion that goes throughout this part of the universe. The remainder, you can follow it as it moves down towards the earth plane. As it comes into contact with the earth, it spreads out. It moves through the collective consciousness, again clearing out negativity, clearing out any low vibrations that no longer serve. And you really amplify, and that supermoon is amplifying everything that goes into the center of the earth. As it anchors there, it then turns around and comes back out. It's moving through the layers of the earth. It's connecting with the vibrations and frequencies until it all comes up. Your own anchor comes up within your own anchor. It is also supporting the earth, the waterways. It is clearing out any old pollutions that may be going on. It is clearing out anything that no longer serves humanity or no longer serves, that's not the right word, but is no longer compatible with this higher vibrational energy. As all of this is anchoring, you allow the remainder of your consciousness to go from the all that is, through your soul, through your higher self, and it anchors here within you. So that as you take a deep breath in, you're bringing down all of your new manifestations. You are bringing up from within the earth that anchoring vibration of the earth. And in doing so, it clears out your own energy, expanding you, your consciousness, expanding your physical and non-physical energies, so that you are here, you are present, and it is anchored. If you would like to ask a question, I invite you to come back within the room. You may press *6 on your phone, and that will put you in the queue.
Q&A session has started.
We will answer as many as we can, but understand that if you ask a question of I, the goddess, and those other energies that work with me, you can get those answers on your own. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
I was muted. I'm sorry.
That's
I didn't
okay.
want to disturb you earlier. In the last week or so, I feel like I'm almost not here on this planet anymore. It's really odd, not good or bad, just I feel like I'm somewhere else. And I'm not clear on what's going on. I'm in this ski area for 2 more weeks. I may go to the high desert mountains after here if I don't find anywhere where I've gone for the last few years. But I feel, I don't know if the word is lost, just disconnected from a lot of things.
Well, this is actually a really beautiful place to be. For example, everything that we talked about in this meditation tonight is what you've already been doing. And you're just there ahead of the game. Most people that follow these meditations on a consistent basis are already doing, what is needed so that you can live in the higher vibrational frequency. So the surroundings around you, the people around you have not yet been able to lift their vibration to be in that higher frequency. So that's why you have that sense of disorientation and where am I? And am I even here? Where am I even living? So our sense is to just ask you to be a little bit patient. Everything that you're feeling right now is what's going to become the norm for everybody else. And there are more and more people every single day that are able to step into that, so that you get to the place where suddenly you're connecting with people and it's like, oh, hey, this is wonderful. We have so much in common. I'm so thrilled. So be patient with yourself, be patient with the people around you. But doing a meditation like this evening, where it was really integrating from the moon to the sun to the atlas to the earth, from everything, all those different levels of integration is what's going to make a dramatic shift upward in the vibration and frequency. This whole meditation was about living in the high vibrational frequency. So that is coming. And you will feel much more acclimated. Stay disconnected as you can, because that keeps you in your higher, lighter frequency. But as to, we when you said the high meadow, we heard, yep, that's a good place to go. It felt like it was a wide open space. And maybe it still is the mountainous and trees and different things, but we just had a sense of wide open and your heart expanding when you said that.
Yeah, it's the high desert where it's like Mesquite, Nevada, St. George, Utah, Cedar City, and Duck Creek. That it's open desert, but there's big mountains. That's kind of that feels okay to go there.
It feels like it's a great place for you.
Yeah, it's what I've done for the last few years. And after the snow comes here, something
just slipped into me. There are ancient peoples that lived in that space, like maybe 1,000, 2,000 years ago, and in particular, which one is it? Not the Hopi. The Hopi. George, no, the Hopi Indians in particular were a very high vibrational frequency, and they were kind of the bridge. So we have a sense of you maintaining this high vibrational frequency, and in doing so, you're going to start seeing people that are vibrating at a different level that are still living there, but just are not a part of the world as you know it.
Ooh. That sounds exciting.
That sounds
I'm ready.
Fun. Yes.
Yay.
we keep saying over and over again that the solstice in December is going to be incredible. And it's going up to and after that in particular is when you'll be noticing these changes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Goddess. Much love.
You're welcome, beloved.
Q&A session is over. All participants are muted.
Only one today. When the entire world is going through this transition of letting go of the past, letting go of darkness, letting go of duality, letting go of that good versus evil that's been going on for so very long. It's a change that people will need to make all the way down into their cellular memories. So you've already been in that process. Let this continue to be the ways in which you move. Let this continue to be the ways in which you manifest the higher vibrational frequencies. This is such an exciting time to live on Earth. This is such an exciting time to manifest all of these beautiful, beautiful energies. Be strong, be present, and know that you are the change. And as each one of you create your own change, that ripple effect goes out to everyone around you. And not only that, the earth itself is sending out those waves of vibration and energy for all to tap into. Beloved, know that I am ever with you and within you on Saluia.